Premier League manager of the season.
Premier League, yeah?
Premier League manager of the season.
All right, cool.
Remember, not Carabao Cup manager.
Listen,
Not Champions League
your guy's not involved in this chat, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Arteta's not involved in the chat.
Wait, we just talked about bottling. You want to reward him? That's Arsenal.
No,
That's
I'm
so
not. I
Arsenal.
never said he wins it, but
So
not,
now
not
you're
involved in
putting
the
him.
chat.
He
Not
can't be, bro.
Not involved in the chat.
Hold on,
no
wait. You failed your exams. You're gonna get a new car.
No, one
Get out of here, fam. What's wrong with you, fam? You failed, bro. You tried. You failed.
Okay, cool.
You're not involved.
So that
right
means
now.
Guardiola wins it, right?
Should we talk about some nominations?
Yeah, I think
do the nominations.
I think some of the common nominations are the Brighton manager, Brentford
Deserby,
manager,
yeah,
Arteta,
Emery.
Eddie Howe,
Thomas Frank at Brentford.
Yeah, he's
yeah,
Great season.
Yeah, Emery's done a
about
great
Frank
job.
Lampard?
I mean, Emery
Thanks for that,
basically
mate. Easy
took
way.
Villa from 17th all the way up to challenging for Europe.
Does Eric get in?
Does anyone expect Ten Hag to take an FA Cup off of Man City?
I do. I paid $8.50 for my ticket, bro.
Yeah, I'll state my case for Eddie Howe.
Yes.
Right? Because for me, one of the main things I'm looking at outside of Pep Guardiola, because anyone can make an argument for Pep. He's won the title. In terms of progression for every manager, I want to say Eddie Howe took Newcastle further up the league than any other manager.
It's been fantastic.
Yeah, so I think he got us to 11th after battling relegation last season, and then he's taken us from 11th. We're currently in 3rd. No one else has jumped that many spots. Now, yes, he spent money, but he didn't go crazy. He made good signings. But most importantly, I don't know if there's a manager in the league who's improved as many players as Eddie Howe has, or from the brink of being...
Eric.
I mean, are you talking about Eric Ten Hag?
Yeah,
Are you serious?
He has improved. He has improved. Honestly, guys, if you have to remember,
Who?
no one on this table put Man United in the top 4.
So what about Newcastle?
Hold on, no one in this table, and he's done a great job. So if he won it, I'd say, you know what, well done to him, because it has been. I never expected Eddie Howe to do what he's done. It's actually phenomenal. So shout out to him. Now the Man United was finished. We had a manager that came and said...
You were 6th, just to be
No,
clear.
but we're finished. We're talking about open heart surgery. We had, what's that guy that came, I think he'll fix it. Ralph Ragnick, yeah? Ralph will wreck it. That's what was in my head, yeah? We had Ralph Ragnick, and he said, Man United need open heart surgery. We're finished.
That was a dramatic thing, though. Like this is a squad that has had a lot of money spent
I
on
hate
it.
this.
How many new players?
So you lot, wait,
how
hold
many
on.
new players
I'll
have
tell you
come
the players that he's improved. He's improved Luke Shaw. He's improved Lindelof. He's improved Rashford. Absolutely. He's improved Wan-Bissaka. That guaranteed. He's even improved Bruno. He has. So those are 6 players.
There's some of these players who I'll allow. Like I think Wan-Bissaka's career
Total
looked
improvement.
finished, and
Yeah.
he's definitely helped him. I think getting Marcus Rashford playing.
Delot got even selected for Portugal,
Yeah, I
bro.
think Delot's
ahead
been
of
improved.
Cancelo.
But look, Luke Shaw was always a high-level player. So to say Luke
Remember
Shaw...
when Mourinho said that Luke Shaw weren't there, and I was a mind.
But the point is, have we... Here's what I'm going to get to.
Okay.
Marcus Rashford, we'd seen the levels from him before. Luke Shaw, we'd seen the levels from him before. Bruno Fernandes, we'd seen the levels, right?
Okay.
What I'm talking about with Eddie Howe is... He's turned people into different humans. Like Joe Linton is unrecognisable
Yes.
from the player who was voted the worst signing we'd ever made,
Yes.
or the things he's done with Fabian Shaw, who couldn't get in the team, Murphy, who was a championship player at best, and the amount of players he's transformed. It's actually Almiron. He looked like fucking prime Lionel Messi at the start of the season.
Yeah.
He scored the same amount of goals in one season that he had in 4 seasons before Eddie Howe had him. And going from 11th to 3rd, whereas Ten Hag's gone from 6th to 4th currently, unless they
do.
Yeah, but equally, and they've both spent the same amount of money. All right, Ten Hag won the cup.
Ten Hag, and he dealt with remember that Ronaldo thing, yeah? While everyone wants to play it down, you lot talk about Saliba and it ruined everything in their season. Ronaldo went to Piers Morgan in mid-season. We haven't had a striker, bro. We Martial gets injured every other day. We got Weghorst on loan, guys. Yeah? Man United are absolutely operating with no number 9, no recognized. If you lot wouldn't
Martial's
take
the number 9, though,
if we could give you one, but let's say it right now, yeah. Hey guys, we'd like to gift you a number 9 from us. You can choose out a Weghorst or Martial, but our only rule is they have to start. Are you not going to do it?
Wait,
would you not do it?
You can give us Bruno Fernandes and all the other great players.
Would you do it?
What,
I'm going to say we're going to
You're
gift
picking
you a number
one bad
9.
position you have as
It's
if that's
the most
rule.
important position. We got the goal difference of +6, guys, +10. If I said, hey, guys, I want to offer you, even Chelsea, he's
I would
not
rather have
taking
Kai
that.
Havertz.
He's not taking that.
I
So
would
I'm saying,
rather have
Okay,
Yeah,
listen. Only because your board has been incompetent enough not to sign a striker and
Absolutely.
spending £180 million on 2 right wingers when you need a striker.
No, but
that's
then-
your club's fault. But that's fair enough. I get that. Ten Hag is working out a striker.
without a striker.
These guys have got Champions League football above you guys, by the way, with Joe Linton,
Yeah.
Joe Willock,
Yeah.
Sean Longstaff.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a Champions League quality.
No,
you've
they
got
are,
Casemiro,
Yeah.
Lisandro Martinez. These are top
Class.
quality players that have
He was
been
too short
in the
this
Champions
season, by the
League.
way. Remember, he was too short before, and then now
People
everyone's
can say that, but
realized.
this guy's a Champions League caliber defender. He played there
Okay,
before.
finally.
Right? They've overperformed higher than
When you
have.
say Man United needed open heart surgery, we got 7 points from our opening 14 games last season.
Yeah.
It was a record for the worst start in Premier League history.
Yeah.
We've literally gone from that to Champions League. Like, people, just to be clear,
I'm with you.
people said
Yeah.
it would take us 4 to 5 years to get Champions League football.
Yeah.
It took Mikel Arteta, who's in this conversation,
shouldn't
it took
be.
him 3 years.
Exactly.
It took him 3 seasons to get Champions League football.
Insane.
It took Eddie Howe 1.
Yeah.
That's
And
why-
my guy's just arrived as well, and I want to say, I just want to say, I know he's not going to win.
He's inherited
but I'm
a much
I
nicer
know-
squad.
Oh, he's not.
I don't think for any of us he would be in the top 3
No, my
managers
guy
for this award.
My guy's not
In
going to
the
win
top
it.
3.
But I had to make sure I did. I
Nominate-
had to make sure I went hard to make sure. I'm just saying that
Eric
what
Ten
he's
Hag,
done has
yeah.
been, because they called him. He lost his first 2 games of the season, and they started calling him the Borg manager. They started saying, "Raw, look what Man United have done, this, that, and the other," and everyone would write us off.
Arteta
Or-
deserves it more than Ten Hag.
No, he does not.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're telling me, right?
It's a capitulation of the highest level, and he doesn't deserve to.
Brother, you weren't
But at
even in
least
the conversation.
Arteta was in the conversation.
You weren't even in the-
Ten
Who
Hag.
invited you to the
You can't be in the
conversation?
conversation if
Bro.
you
Put it in
can't
that
beat a top 10
Hold on.
team away
You
from
don't-
home.
Wait.
You couldn't
Hold
beat a
on.
top 10 team away from home.
No.
picked the wrong
Wait,
battle.
hold on. No, I haven't picked that. I picked the right battle, bro. These guys, yeah. How many seasons? Arteta's first season, where did he finish? Let's get it right. Go on.
Eighth.
8th. There you go. First season, 8th. Next season, what do you finish?
8th.
8th. So 8th. Carry on. Again, next season?
5th.
5th. So you're telling me, yeah, this is the type of progression that you lot
Brother,
enjoy.
but we're
He's
talking
had-
about this
and my
season.
manager
This
just
isn't
pulled
about
up-
last year
No,
or the
no.
year before that.
My
It's
manager
this
just
year's
wait. Hold on.
managerial
Let's
performance.
compare the managers. My manager just arrived. Yeah,
And
your
got
manager's
250
done
million
8th,
pounds.
8th. He's done 8th, 8th, 5th or 6th. Yeah. Crazy. Now we should. Then he was at the top of the table for 240 something days, and you lot couldn't get over the line. That's an embarrassment, fam. You already know, fam, and I know you grew up in them tough homes as well, because I grew up in a real Nigerian home, and as soon as I bring home that exam paper, say, look what I've done, say, what is this?
Nah, don't worry. I revised, so I was fine. I was fine.
Does anyone round the table think someone else should get it over Eddie Howe? Like,
No.
Pep or
I
The Aston Villa manager.
Yeah, Emery and Guardiola would be my other 2
Yeah.
like nominations. Emery comes in, I believe it was after 14 games. They were 16th in the league.
Tyrone Mings was out.
Yeah.
And he's actually improved a lot of the players there as well, because they didn't have that same attitude. They weren't playing with even like Watkins. There was so many players that you can say the same argument that he said for your boys. You can say, well, he's gone in there and he's changed them. Like, they're a real threat. Like, they're hurting.
Villa were one of the best sides we played this season, actually. Yeah, they were a nightmare to play. So well organised.
And they're a completely different team under Gerrard and Emery. That's the thing.
Yeah.
And that shows you why he's
that
a
shows what managers can do. That shows.
And he hasn't signed loads of players in January. Like, he didn't sign like 10 players in January. He had to coach the same
But
team.
this also shows when managers are massively underperforming and you get a competent manager in, like the difference between Steve Bruce and Eddie Howe, and I don't really know what the level is of Gerrard, but Emery has got that experience.
No, you know the level of Gerrard.
Well,
it's the same level as Lampard.
It doesn't look great but based on, to be fair to him, it was based on a very small amount of games. So, but yeah, Emery's done amazing.
What about Marco Silva and people down there? You're a Bournemouth manager as
Yeah,
well.
Thomas Frank. He's been absolutely brilliant at Brentford as well. And then, Gary O'Neill.
So Brentford have gone from about 13th to 9th. Brighton, I think it's about 9th to 6th.
Brighton, what are we talking about right
Well,
now?
Brighton have qualified for Europe for the first time ever.
Deserved it.
I do think that deserves a shout.
Deserved
It's all Graham Potter, though. It was all Graham Potter. Look at the start of the season. Look at the start. They were at the top of the league.
Says the
It
Chelsea
was all
man.
Potter.
Do you know what's mental? The maddest thing is, I looked at the league finishes for Brighton when I was doing a bit of research for this, and you say, like, Potter was struggling for a long time with them. And yeah, he stabilised them. But this guy has literally just taken them up another gear.
He's incredible.
Yeah.
He went to Arsenal and he said, they're going to see the real Brighton today. And they saw the real Brighton. What was the score again? I won money that day.
My nomination, Eddie Howe, obviously.
Okay. I'm saying Guardiola, especially if he wins the treble. I think he's...
Treble doesn't count if it's Premier League only.
I think he's been brilliant.
That's the thing, right?
It's Guardiola.
If it's the treble, it's like, that's a once in a fucking 20-year thing.
So my point is, his team are almost perfection. They are very, very close to perfection. They are immense.
I'm
So
not
how
having-
can you?
no.
How can you?
Do you know
say,
what it is? Do you
how
know what
can
it
you
is?
say
No.
that he doesn't
No,
deserve
Brian.
I've just decided no.
it? Why not?
Right.
You need to have it, though.
Come on,
I've just realised, because I said that's a once in a 20-year thing, and I was like, the last time Newcastle made Champions League was 20 fucking plus years ago as well.
No, but you need to have it. Do you know why? Because we've seen what happens with money. And if you spend money, we saw what Chelsea did. Chelsea spent how much? How much? Close to a million?
600
Yeah,
million.
and just because you have money doesn't mean you're going to be successful. And that's the same with us. We spent a lot of money. We've spent as much as City have in that year.
But the thing that no one gives context on is the way City went about it. So they went and they built a mountain of great players. We're talking Yaya Toure, Vincent Kompany, David Silva, Aguero. They had everything, right? They had the spine there.
Yeah.
And then Pep goes in and goes, right, let's spend another $1 billion. Like, it's not the same as what other people have done, because the base, Man United,
That's true.
Man United were rotten when Fergie managed somehow to win that last title. You could see that they were rotten and needed a whole full squad.
Yeah.
So, but City were already there.
Yeah.
And the thing when we're talking about money versus money, it's like, but Man United never had the nucleus that City had. So when they whacked all of those quality players on top, no one could catch them, because if you are ahead of everyone and you keep spending the same as everyone else, it's just keeping the gap there. You have to outspend City to catch them.
But we have to, just because I never thought Chelsea's capitulation would happen, right? So now I have to give credit to Guardiola, because it's not easy to have great players.
Oh, Guardiola's great. I'm not questioning that. I'm just saying, like,
So he needs to
here's the
credit
point,
for
right?
managerial.
Here's the point. I'm going to put it in just black and white. Newcastle, right? If Eddie Howe, if you switch managers, Eddie Howe, Pep Guardiola, you put Pep Guardiola in charge of these Newcastle players, right? Because great managers, they get used to great players. And we've seen Carlo Ancelotti at Everton. It's fucking different, mate. It's fucking different, pal. Right? Eddie Howe, with that Man City team, still wins the league. I'm convinced of it. Convinced of it. People can dispute it. Fair enough. Pep Guardiola, you give him Murphy.
I know me and you got issues, yeah? But we're going to join forces right now, because what he said was high level.
Do you really think that Pep
high-level
Guardiola
crystal
could take Newcastle to Champions League football?
Do you think Eddie Howe's going to win the league?
No, because
Wait,
you know why?
you said that. We have to still
you-
remember you said
let
that.
me finish my sentence then. Because what I'm saying is, Pep Guardiola has a one-size-fits-all style.
I understand this.
And I believe that the talent in Man City's squad would mean that Eddie Howe could apply his style to them and still
they could
win. But I don't think Pep Guardiola's style, our average players could adopt that, and I don't think for a second they'd make top four.
Can I ask you, is Eddie Howe, because that's still important, with the style that he said, is Eddie Howe still winning the Premier League versus you guys chasing
With Erling Haaland.
With Erling Haaland.
And Kevin De Bruyne.
Come on, man. You know that's
Why are you putting pressure on me?
that's not.
No,
You don't also know that pressure.
What I would ask, what I'd ask you back is, what has Guardiola got to do to win Manager of the Year? Then, does he have to have an invincible
Okay, no,
season?
no. I think it's very
does he have
easy,
to have
right?
100 points? What is the?
What was harder at the start of the year? Man City winning a title or Newcastle getting third top four?
Yeah.
So that's why for me, I look
But
at
that's not
Newcastle.
fair,
No, it is
What
fair.
you're doing is wrong,
Because
man.
what Newcastle have done is they have completely overperformed. City, to be fair, performed to expectation. No, they were expected to win a title. They got the title. Newcastle have gone above and beyond, and because of Eddie Howe deserves this.
It's very difficult to compare a title-winning season to someone who's taking a team from 11th to 3rd. But I think that Eddie Howe has truly had to get the absolute every last drop out of some of those players, because literally some of them were staring the Championship in the face just 12 months ago, and now they're in the Champions League.